Welcome to Crypto News Now, where the blockchain never sleeps and neither do we. I'm your host, your name, your guide through the chaotic, coin-fueled cosmos of cryptocurrency. Today, we're strapping in for a wild ride with Pi Network, a project that's got millions of believers tapping their phones dreaming of riches while skeptics sharpen their pitchforks. Is Pi the future of money or a digital mirage? Buckle up because we're digging deep into the drama. Let's set the scene. It's April 3rd, 2025, and Pi Network's token PI is making waves. Mostly the kind that crash you into the rocks. No fancy rigs, no sky-high electric bills, just a mobile app where anyone with a smartphone could mine PI by hitting a button once a day. Genius, right? Fast forward to now and Pi's got over 50 million users. Pioneers, they call them, spanning the globe. But here's the kicker. PI's price is in freefall, down 77% from its February peak of $2.98 to a measly 67.2 cents. We're talking pennies above its all-time low of 61.5 cents. That's not a dip, folks. That's a nosedive into the crypto abyss. So, what's tanking Pi faster than a lead balloon? Let's break it down. First up, supply shock. This month alone, 126.6 million PI tokens hit the market, unlocked and ready to roll. Add that to the 4.9 billion already circulating, and you've got a flood drowning a trickle of demand. And it's not stopping there. Another 1.54 billion tokens are queued up to drop over the next year, like a slow-motion tsunami. Analysts are screaming oversupply, while traders are dumping faster than you can say hodl. It's basic economics, but in crypto, it hits like a sledgehammer. But wait, don't write Pi off just yet. This isn't just a token, it's a movement. Pi Network's been flexing some serious real-world chops. Take PiFest 2025, their global shindig that wrapped last month. Picture this, 125,000 sellers, including 58,000 active merchants, and 1.8 million pioneers trading PI for everything from artisanal coffee to car repairs. We're talking cafes in Jakarta, boutiques in Lagos, even auto shops in Sao Paulo, all buzzing with PI transactions. It's not just speculative hype, it's utility you can touch. The community's still riding that high, even as the price chart looks like a horror movie. Now let's rewind the tape. Pi's origin story is pure Silicon Valley fairy tale. Founded on Pi Day, March 14, 2019, it pitched itself as the anti-Bitcoin accessible, green, and built for the masses. No energy-guzzling proof of work here, just a stellar consensus protocol that lets your phone do the heavy lifting. Early adopters ate it up, racking up PI in a pre-mainnet phase that felt like a gamified loyalty program. By 2021, they hit 10 million users. Mainnet launched in December 2024, and PI started trading, first on smaller exchanges like Huobi, then creeping onto bigger players. The peak, that $2.98 high in February 2025, when the hype train was full steam ahead. But every fairy tale's got its dragon, and Pi's facing a fire-breathing beast of doubt. The community's buzzing with grumbles, X posts are lighting up with complaints about the Pi core team's radio silence. Then there's the scam talk. Big shots like Bybit's CEO Ben Zhou have straight up called it a Ponzi scheme, pointing to the pre-mainnet mining that minted nothing but promises. No hard proof, mind you, but in crypto, perception's half the battle. Let's talk tech for a sec. Pi's built on a custom blockchain, leaning on a mix of Stellar's consensus tech and a trust graph system. The idea? Your phone pings a network of nodes, you vouch for buddies in your security circle, and boom, PI gets minted. It's clever, but untested at scale. Compare that to Ethereum's battle-hardened proof-of-stake or Bitcoin's proof-of-work fortress, and Pi feels like a scrappy upstart. Some devs on X praise the innovation, others call it a house of cards. Without open-source audits, or at least ones the public can sink their teeth into, it's a trust-me-bro situation. Still, there's a lifeline in sight. Rumors are swirling. X is ablaze with chatter about a Binance listing. A community poll last week showed 86% of pioneers begging for it, and Binance has a history of tossing lifelines to struggling coins. No confirmation yet, but if it lands, we could see liquidity spike and Pi claw back toward that $1 mark. Imagine the headlines, Pi rises from the ashes, or, it could just be another hype bubble ready to burst. Either way, we're glued to the ticker. Zoom out with me. Pi's not just a coin, it's a social experiment. 50 million people, many in emerging markets, betting on a dream of financial inclusion. That's powerful. But crypto's a brutal arena. Utility's great, but price rules the narrative. Pi's got the community, the vision, maybe even the tech. What it's missing? Trust and momentum. Can it flip the script, or will it join the graveyard of altcoins past? Time's the ultimate judge. That's the Pi Network saga as of today, April 3rd, 2025, a tale of sky-high hopes, gut-punch lows, and a community that won't quit. Will Pi rally back to its $3 glory days, or is it headed for the bargain bin? You tell us, drop your hot takes in the comments. This is Crypto News Now, where the stakes are high and the story's never over. Stay sharp, stay hodling, and we'll catch you on the next block.